So you've scrolled past the pristine beaches, the turquoise waters gently lapping at the shore, and the charming cafes with their promises of iced lattes and leisurely afternoons. You've bypassed the postcard-perfect images of relaxation and ease, and instead you've chosen Borneo, a land far removed from typical vacation destinations. A giant sweaty salad bowl of an island, a place where the air hangs heavy and the vegetation thrives in a riot of green. Congratulations on this bold, if slightly questionable life choice. You've traded comfort for challenge, predictability for the unknown. Borneo, a name that conjures adventure, a whisper of the wild, untamed heart of the world. Mystery, shrouded in mist and ancient trees, a place where secrets linger in the shadows, and a complete disregard for personal comfort. Prepare to be tested, pushed to your limits, and emerge perhaps a little battered, but undeniably changed. Here the main activities are sweating, a constant glistening reminder of the island's embrace, getting lost in a sea of green, where every direction looks the same and the path ahead is always uncertain, and questioning your life decisions. Why did I leave that air-conditioned office? You'll ask yourself, as another mosquito bites. Forget cinematic fantasies, the perfectly lit jungle scenes you've seen on the big screen. Borneo doesn't care about your Instagram dreams. Your perfectly posed selfie will be ruined by mud, sweat, and possibly a curious insect. This place has been doing its wild thing for 140 million years, a timeless ecosystem evolving at its own pace. And it's not about to change for your 2-week holiday. You are a visitor in its ancient realm, not the other way around. You'll be immersed in humidity you can chew, a thick, clinging blanket that permeates everything, mud that could swallow your boots, a sticky, sucking mire that tests your every step, and a symphony of jungle sounds that never stops. A cacophony of chirps, croaks, and rustles that will lull you to sleep and wake you up before dawn. Your new luxuries, the things you'll truly cherish in this environment, dry socks and a moment of silence, a brief respite from the constant assault on your senses. Why come here? Because the ordinary is boring. Because life is too short for predictable vacations and sanitized experiences. You're here for the story. The kind of story you'll tell for years to come. The story of surviving a tropical downpour, a deluge that transforms the jungle into a raging river. Seeing an orangutan in the wild, a fleeting glimpse of a magnificent creature in its natural habitat, and realizing you're tougher and sweatier than you thought. Discovering a resilience you never knew you possessed. Borneo is a challenge, a gauntlet thrown down to the modern traveler seeking something real. A test of will wrapped in giant leaves and exotic bird calls. A symphony of nature's wonders and nature's trials. It's the ultimate playground for those who find comfort overrated. For those who crave authenticity and adventure above all else. Welcome to the jungle, where the unexpected is the norm and the only certainty is change. Pack your bags, fill them with essentials, and prepare for an experience unlike any other. But leave your expectations at the check-in counter because Borneo will rewrite them anyway. We hope you survive the experience, and more importantly, we hope you thrive. Alright adventurers, let's dive headfirst into the heart of Borneo. Let's talk about the main event, the jungle, the star of our show, the reason we're all here, ready to brave the unknown. Imagine green, everywhere. Not just a splash of green, but an all-encompassing, overwhelming sea of green. Leaves, moss, shadows, a symphony of verdant hues playing out before your very eyes. It's so immersive, so complete, even your soul starts to feel green. You'll find yourself breathing it, living it, becoming one with the emerald embrace. The jungle is an endless, beautiful curtain of life, a vibrant tapestry woven with the threads of countless species. It's a place that swallows light, sound, and your sense of direction. Step inside and you enter a realm where the familiar rules no longer apply. The air is a warm, wet blanket of humidity, a constant reminder that you are a visitor in this thriving ecosystem. It's a presence that clings to you instantly, enveloping you in its moist embrace. Within minutes, you'll achieve a level of sweat you didn't know was possible. Prepare to glisten, my friends, because the jungle doesn't hold back. Your clothes will be damp, your hair frizzy, a testament to the jungle's relentless humidity, and chafing will become your new nemesis, a constant companion on this humid adventure. Then there are the bugs. Oh, the bugs, the true residents of Borneo, the ones who really run the show. Mosquitoes the size of drones buzzing around your head like tiny, persistent helicopters. Ants that defend their turf like Roman legions, marching in relentless columns, ready to wage war on any intruder. And spiders with webs big enough to catch your hat, or maybe even a small child. Okay, maybe not a child, but definitely your hat. You'll become a connoisseur of insect repellent, an expert in the art of bug defense, judging brands by their ability to melt plastic, because in the jungle, only the strongest survive. The jungle is never quiet. It's a constant hum, a symphony of life playing out day and night. Daytime is a cacophony of birds, their calls echoing through the dense foliage, monkeys chattering and swinging through the trees, and insects, a constant buzz of activity. Nighttime brings frogs, croaking their lullaby to the jungle, crickets chirping their endless song, and mysterious rustles. Unseen creatures moving in the shadows, their presence felt but not seen. Sleep is a game of chance between paranoia and wonder. Will you be kept awake by fear or lulled to sleep by the sounds of the jungle? This is the jungle's welcome. A sensory overload that will challenge and exhilarate you. Loud, wet, and unapologetically alive. A force of nature that demands your respect and attention. You are a guest at nature's wildest party, so put on your dancing shoes and get ready to boogie with the bugs. Embrace the chaos, surrender to the wildness, and don't forget to check your boots before putting them on. You never know what kind of critter might have decided to make it their home for the night. Borneo is where nature's weirdest characters come to play. The orangutan is the headliner, majestic, wise, and profoundly unimpressed by your hiking gear. Spotting one is a highlight, even if it's just a distant orange blob. Then there's the proboscis monkey, with a nose that looks like a practical joke and a belly to match. You'll laugh, you'll point, and you'll wonder how evolution came up with that. Pygmy elephants, sun bears with absurdly long tongues, and tarsiers with eyes bigger than their brains round out the cast. Not everything is cute. Venomous snakes, crocodiles, and leeches are here too. Leeches are the true terror. They will find you, attach, and leave you with a bloody little souvenir. Borneo's wildlife is bizarre, wonderful, and always surprising. You came for the jungle, but you'll stay for the menagerie. Forget luxury hotels. Your home is a hammock or a tent, surrounded by a chorus of unseen creatures. Master the art of entering your shelter in under 2 seconds to keep the bugs out. The restroom? That bush over there. Privacy is a distant memory. Toilet paper becomes your most prized possession. Meals are rehydrated pasta, energy bars, and whatever your guide can find that won't poison you. Every meal is a race against the bugs. Your shower is a cold river or a bucket of rainwater, bracing but never quite clean. Clothes progress from dirty to less dirty, never truly clean. Jungle living strips away modern comforts until it's just you, your hammock, and a deep appreciation for hot showers. Welcome to 5 billion star misery, humbling, gritty, and unforgettable. If you like reliable weather, Borneo will break you. The only guarantee is hot, humid, and sweaty. One moment, blazing sun, the next, a torrential downpour that turns trails into rivers and mud pits. Your high-tech gear will be tested, and probably fail. In Borneo, there's no such thing as dry, only wet and wetter. The weather dictates your journey, sunny mornings become muddy slogs, river crossings get cancelled, and plans change in an instant. The jungle doesn't care about your itinerary. This unpredictability is part of the thrill and the challenge. But after the rain, the jungle glistens, the air feels new, and the sounds return in a triumphant chorus. In these moments, Borneo is at its most beautiful. The chaos is what makes the beauty so profound. Packing for Borneo is tactical absurdity. You'll spend a fortune on quick-dry clothes that just become damp and clingy. Leech socks, giant knee-high tubes, look ridiculous but save you from becoming a blood bank. Your fancy hiking boots? The jungle will eat them. Local guides wear simple rubber boots and laugh at your gear. Accessorize with a wide-brimmed hat, a headlamp that attracts every bug, and a waterproof bag you'll check obsessively. Insect repellent becomes your signature scent. You won't win fashion awards, but you'll be ready for anything. Function over form is the rule here. Embrace the look slightly overwhelmed, but determined. In Borneo, being prepared is the real style statement. In your mind, you're the star of a nature documentary. Heroic, cool, and unflappable. The reality? It's mostly slogging through mud, slipping, and staring at your feet. Leave the machete to your guide unless you want to star in a blooper reel. The hidden waterfall is real, but getting there means hours of sweat, scratches, and exhaustion. That magical wildlife encounter? More likely a fleeting glimpse as you fumble for your camera. The connection you feel is humility, realizing you're just a clumsy visitor in an ancient world. The fantasy is about conquering the jungle. The reality is about being humbled by it. And that's the real adventure. Embrace the sweat, the mud, and the awe. Borneo, a land shrouded in mystery and teeming with life, has always held a magnetic allure for explorers. For centuries, adventurers have been drawn to its dense jungles and uncharted territories, seeking discovery and pushing the boundaries of human experience. From Victorian naturalists, meticulously documenting exotic flora and fauna, driven by scientific curiosity and a thirst for knowledge, to modern TV survivalists, testing their limits against the raw power of nature for entertainment and personal challenge. But the real lesson of Borneo isn't about the sensational. It's not about eating bugs on camera or drinking questionable water to prove your grit. It's about meticulous preparation, profound respect for the environment, and understanding the delicate balance of this ancient ecosystem. The jungle is full of cautionary tales, whispered on the wind and etched into the landscape. Tales of tourists who wandered off the marked trails, lured by the promise of the unknown, only to become hopelessly lost in the labyrinthine green. Of travelers who underestimated the power of the river, its currents and hidden depths, and paid the ultimate price for their hubris, and of those who arrogantly ignored the wisdom and experience of their local guides, believing their own judgment superior to centuries of accumulated knowledge. The jungle is not a theme park, a curated experience designed for your amusement. It's a wild, untamed realm, unpredictable in its moods and sometimes undeniably dangerous to those who are unprepared or disrespectful. Listen to your guide, heed their warnings. They possess an intimate understanding of this environment, knowing which mushrooms offer sustenance and which offer a trip you definitely want to avoid. Don't be the person who becomes a cautionary tale, a newspaper headline about a rescue operation gone wrong. Your goal is not to conquer Borneo, to dominate its landscape and impose your will upon it, but to experience its wonders with humility, to learn from its ancient wisdom and to leave no trace of your passage. Remember, you're a guest in a 140-million-year-old ecosystem, a living testament to the power and resilience of nature. Come with humility, meticulous preparation, and a genuine willingness to learn from the land and its people. Channel your inner explorer, embrace the spirit of adventure, but don't forget your common sense, your respect for the environment, and your understanding of your own limitations. The jungle will teach you invaluable lessons, revealing secrets hidden in its depths, if you open your heart and mind and allow it to. After all the warnings, why go to Borneo? Because discomfort is where the magic happens. You'll be tired, sweaty, and question your sanity, but that's the point. The moments you push through exhaustion are the ones you'll remember forever. Spotting a pygmy elephant, sharing misery and awe with fellow travelers, these are the real souvenirs. Borneo recalibrates your definition of a bad day and makes you appreciate the simple things. You'll come home tougher with stories that outshine any beach vacation. In a world of filters and comfort, Borneo is wild and real. You'll see life in its most vibrant, bizarre forms and discover strength you didn't know you had. So go, embrace the chaos, endure the discomfort. You'll come back muddy, bitten, and grinning. Already planning your next ridiculous adventure? That's the magic of Borneo.